Namaskaram. Good afternoon and welcome to the Bharatanatyam Arangetram of Sishyas Rishika and Likitha, presented under the guidance of their esteemed Guru, Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod, from the Chilanka School of Dance. My name is Hamsini Sukapalli, and I'm an incoming freshman at the University of Georgia. I'm going to be majoring in psychology on the pre-med track. I completed my Arangetram with the Chilanka School of Dance in 2022.
My name is Niveditha. I'm an incoming freshman at the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in neuroscience in the honors program. I completed my Arangetram with the Chilanka School of Dance in 2021. Both of us continue to dance to this day, along with our fellow senior dancers. And as your MCs for today, we are delighted to guide you through this journey of passion, discipline, and dedication.
Bharatanatyam is a classical Indian dance form rooted in Tamil Nadu. The name blends the first syllables of the words bhava, expression, raga, melody, and tala, rhythm. Over time, Bharatanatyam has evolved from a temple ritual into a celebrated stage art practiced all across the world. An Arangetram is the debut performance of a Bharatanatyam dancer, marking the culmination of their formal training and acting as a stepping stone towards ascending the stage. Today's performance is not only a showcase of artistry and discipline, but also a tribute to tradition, culture, and devotion.
Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod is an accomplished artist with a deep passion for Indian classical dance. As the artistic director of the Chilanka School of Dance in Overland Park, Kansas, she plays a vital role in preserving and promoting the cultural heritage of Bharatanatyam. Having trained for over 25 years in the Kalakshetra style under Guru Srimati Kalakshetra Vilasini, she has built a solid foundation in this art form. Her versatility extends across multiple classical and folk dance styles. She has conducted numerous workshops and continues to be a lifelong learner, exploring deep into Natya Shastra and mastering the 108 Gharanas under esteemed gurus. Her commitment to excellence and devotion to her students is at the heart of everything she does.
The Chilanka School of Dance focuses on strong foundational training in Bharatanatyam, emphasizing both theory and practice while instilling a deep appreciation for Indian art and culture in the younger generation. The students have performed at prestigious events, including the Kaufman Center for Performing Arts, Natya Idol, and KCTV. The school fosters a deep Guru-Sishya connection, where the cycle of teaching and learning continues through mutual respect and passion.
Now, a little bit about the dancers for today. Rishika will be a college freshman this fall at the Georgia Institute of Technology and will study computer engineering with a focus in cybersecurity and information internetworks. She's the elder daughter of Srinivasulu Vunnamma and Tulasi Dagupati. Rishika has been learning classical dance from the age of 6, and specifically Bharatanatyam from the age of 7. Despite starting her journey with Kuchipudi at a young age, Rishika began her journey with Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Guru Srimati Swatini Dinesh before learning under Guru Srimati Ritu Daga and finally Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod. Now, under Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod, Rishika is completing her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. She has always been passionate about Bharatanatyam and hopes to continue pursuing it in college as well. Rishika also has interests in various extracurricular activities. At Bluevalley North High School, she founded and led Desi Club, or the South Asian Student Association, as president, and remained a part of the Diversity Club Council. Rishika also works at Mathnasium as a math instructor and regularly volunteers at the Johnson County Library.
Now a little bit about her sister. Likitha Vunnamma will be a high school junior this fall at Bluevalley North High School. She's the younger daughter of Srinivasulu Vunnamma and Tulasi Dagupati. Likitha has been learning Bharatanatyam from the age of 5. Likitha began her journey with Bharatanatyam under the tutelage of Guru Srimati Swatini Dinesh, before learning under Guru Srimati Ritu Daga and finally Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod. Now, under Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod, Likitha is completing her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. She has always cherished dancing, participating in various cultural events, and more from a young age. Likitha hopes to continue to pursue Bharatanatyam after her Arangetram. Likitha has also interest in various extracurricular activities. At Bluevalley North High School, she's the founder and president of IRO, which stands for the International Research Olympiad, as well as the current president of Desi Club and K Club, as well as a member of the Diversity Council. She participates as a part of her school Science Olympiad team and has won third in state with her team this year. Likitha is an active member of her school's debate team and has qualified for state in policy debate for the past 2 years consecutively. Likitha also contributes to her community by regularly volunteering at Advent Health Shani Mission.
Now, before we begin this auspicious evening, we'd like to go over a few housekeeping rules. This is a formal presentation that requires the utmost focus from the performers on stage. Therefore, we would deeply appreciate your cooperation in silencing your phones. Please refrain from flash photography or video recording, as it may distract the dancers. If you need to exit the auditorium, please wait for the interval between two performances to step out, as the auditorium lights will be turned off. Doors should not be opened or closed during performances.
There are exit doors at the back of the auditorium. The restrooms are located across from the auditorium, right next to the main entrance. No food or drink is allowed in the auditorium. We will have a short intermission when snacks will be served. No children are allowed alone in the outside hall or corridor as per theater rules. And people with young kids, please ensure that you're seated near the exit doors. Ushers will be around if any help is needed. Now, we would like to begin this auspicious event with a prayer song by Niveditha.
Maitrim bhajata akhilar jetrim. Maitrim bhajata akhilar jetrim. Atmavadeva paranadi pashyata. Atmavadeva paranadi pashyata. Yuddham tyajata Spardham tyajata, yuddham tyajata, spardham tyajata, tyajata paresha kramamakramanam. Maitrim bhajata akhilar jetrim. Janani prithvi kamadukha Janako Devaka Sakala Dayalu Janako Devaka Sakala Dayalu Damya Dadatta Dayatvam Janaga Damya Dadatta Dayatvam Janaga Shriyo Bhuya Sakala Janana Shriyo Bhuya Sakala Janana Shriyo Bhuya Sakala Janana Shriyo Bhuya Sakala Janana.
We begin the event with an invocatory dance. In Pushpanjali, the dancers offer flowers and their respect to God, Guru, and the audience. This item also praises Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, and is thus worshipped first in any traditional event. Presenting Pushpanjali in Ragam Arapi, Talam Adi, performed by Rishika and Likitha.
What an amazing start to the program. Please give them one more round of applause. We now move on to Alarippu. Alarippu is a shorter Nritta dance that emphasizes rhythm and showcases the dancer's control of movement. Here, salutations are given to God and the audience. Presenting Distra Alarippu, performed by Rishika.
Performance by Rishika. What a great display of coordination and precise movements. Up next is Jathiswaram. Jathiswaram is another pure Nritta dance that highlights rhythm, technique, and the dancer's stamina. Increasingly fast-paced jatis combined with melodic swaras in this vital dance of the Arangetram margam. Presenting Jathiswaram in Ragam Kalyani, Talam Rupaka, performed by Likitha.
Thank you, Likitha, for that wonderful solo performance. Our next dance is a Kauthuvam about Andal, a female saint and poet of the 9th century and a devotee of Lord Vishnu. At age 15, she refused an arranged marriage, saying she would only marry the Lord himself. Every day she would go to the temple to offer a flower garland, first wearing it herself before offering it to the Lord, until she finally merged with Vishnu in the temple. This was a testament to the divine love that existed between her and Lord Vishnu. Presenting Andal Kauthuvam in Ragam Malayamaratham Talam Adi.
Thank you.
was truly a treat to the eyes.
Hey Hansi, have you heard about the Tiruvallur temple in Tamil Nadu?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure I know too much about it. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, this next item that our dancers will be performing, it has a large focus on this temple and the idol it worships, which is Lord Shiva. So, what do you say we give everyone some background on this topic?
Sounds like a good idea. So, what is unique or special about this temple?
Well, the Tiruvallur temple is devoted to a particular form of Lord Shiva called Tyagaraja Swami, hence why it's widely referred to as the Tyagaraja temple. But what makes it fascinating is that the idol of Lord Shiva that lies within the temple only has one side of his face clearly visible to the devotees. The other side of the face actually appears to be veiled or indistinct. So no matter what angle you look at the idol from, you can literally only see one side of Shiva's face.
I don't think I've ever been to a temple that shows only half of the idol. Usually you see the whole face or even the entire body. Is there a reason that the construction happened like this? Was it just an unintentional or was there a symbolic meaning behind it?
Well, that's actually kind of a mystery. There's a lot of information that we still don't know about the temple, so we're actually not entirely sure if it was intentional or if it was accidental. But outside of all of that, the idol is a symbol of this idea that the divine cannot be fully grasped or seen in totality by the human eye. In fact, this partially visible form, it's said to reflect the cosmic stillness of Shiva, also called the Yoga Nidra posture. And this is where Lord Shiva rests in a deep meditative pose beyond time and form.
That's fascinating. Well, besides this Yoga Nidra posture, are there any other architectural wonders that this temple has?
Yeah, there's a lot actually. The temple complex itself is really vast. There's hundreds of intricately carved pillars, there's sacred tanks, there's halls steeped in centuries of worship. But moreover, it's renowned for the temple's grand chariot, and this is the largest temple chariot in Tamil Nadu, which is pulled by thousands of devotees during the annual festival.
And what's this annual festival called?
It's called the Tiruvallur Therottam or the Tiruvallur Chariot Festival.
Very cool. So I know that Lord Shiva is worshipped as Tyagaraja Swami, as you mentioned. I believe that Tyagaraja himself has another specific version that's worshipped, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
What is this form called?
So it's called the Somaskanda form, which is essentially Lord Shiva seated with his consort, goddess Parvati, and their son, Lord Murugan.
This is all very complex, but I think the Somaskanda form reflects the idea of family. Could one say that?
Yes, that's right, actually. Because again, you see Tyagaraja is found seated next to both of his main family members. So the temple, it symbolizes not just a divine presence, but that unity of family, devotion, and cosmic power.
Interesting. So this temple, Tiruvallur temple, has a lot of historical and religious significance. It's one of the oldest and largest temples in India, as we learned, and it's clearly connected to South Indian tradition and heritage. I've also heard that this temple has a clear connection to the art form we're celebrating today, Bharatanatyam. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, actually. It actually sounds a bit confusing, but there is a pretty direct relationship towards Bharatanatyam that we can't actually see from the surface. But many temples in South India, they were not just places of worship, but also institutions that fostered the arts, particularly dance, as well as music, mainly Carnatic music. And that plays a huge role because Carnatic music is what's played in pretty much every single Bharatanatyam repertoire. And then there's a couple other reasons too, actually. You know, Tiruvallur was one of the prominent temples associated with the Devadasi system, and Devadasis were women dedicated to temple service through dance and music. But these dances weren't just forms of entertainment, but offerings to the deity, or in this case, Lord Tyagaraja. And so the Devadasi repertoire formed the core of what later became the Margam structure in Bharatanatyam. So today you'll notice like the dancers will perform pieces like Alarippu and Varnam and Padam. A lot of that was actually influenced by that Devadasi repertoire.
That's really interesting. So that's where the order came from, of how we perform our Arangetrams today. Interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about the ritual dances that these Devadasis did?
Yeah, so another unique aspect of, this connection to Bharatanatyam is, like, specifically the ritual dances that you said. But one of them is called the Ajapa Natanam, which, a literal translation, it means dance without dancing. And I know that sounds like really weird. You guys are probably wondering what's going on. But it means dance without dancing, devoted to Lord Tyagaraja. And according to tradition, the deity performs an eternal, unseen dance. So you'll see temple dancers and musicians symbolically enacted and celebrated in this divine dance through their own performances. And then the choreography and abhinaya, or the expressive techniques, the expressions of Bharatanatyam, they reflect these theological and mystical elements.
Thank you for the history lesson. It was very interesting. I would like to invite Niveditha to sing another song for us.
Namaste Jagatadri Sadbrahmarupe Namaste Arupendra Datyadi Vande Namaste Prapanneshtadani Kadakshin Namaste Mahalakshmi Kolapureshi Vidikrati Vasaharir Vishwavedat Sujatyatipaditi Yatat Prasiddham Kripalokana Devadeshakti Rupe Namaste Mahalakshmi Kolapureshi Tvaya Mayaya Vyaptamedat Samastam Tratam Leelaya Devi Kokshauhi Vishwam Stitam Buddhi Rupena Sarvatra Jando Namaste Mahalakshmi Kolapureshi Harishadidehottatejo-maya prasfurat-chakra-rajakya-linga-swarupe Mahayogi Kolanirat-padmage Namaste Mahalakshmi Kolapureshi Namah Shankha-chakra-bhaya-bhishta-haste Namastraimbike Gauri Padmasanaste Namaswarna-varne Prasanne Sharanye Namaste Mahalakshmi Kolapureshi Kolapureshi. Okay, so we know that we did like a brief history lesson before. I'm sorry if that was a bit too repetitive or long, but just to see what knowledge you all have picked up, we like to actually ask a couple of questions regarding Tiruvallur. So
if anyone would like to answer, we have one question. What is the specific form of Lord Shiva that exists within the temple of Tiruvallur? You guys can just yell it out if you know it. That's correct. Thank you for answering. I know it's a hard ask out of the blue, but thank you for answering. Okay.
It's Lord Tyagaraja, but specifically in his Somasanda form. Alright, so moving back to the Arangetram Margam. We have now arrived at the central dance in the Arangetram. Varnam, the longest song in the repertoire, is composed of rhythmic beats or jatis, as well as scenes following a storyline, also called the Sahitya. We now invite Rishika and Likitha on stage to act out the translation of this Telugu language Varnam.
The meaning of the Varnam follows. The Lord of Tiruvarur, who is radiant and embodies the mantra Swarupa. I have come from afar with a lot of expectation for a glimpse of you. He's the Somaskandamurti, the one who has golden hair, the one who can control the Maya with his deer and axe. I have come to see that Lord. The Sanchari depicts the story of Brahma and Vishnu, searching for the beginning and the end of the Murti, only to discover that he has neither Adi nor Anta. The Pallavi continues, O Lord, please do not get angry or be indifferent towards me. You are the one who burned Manmata to ashes with your anger. The one who eliminates the three forms of tapa, or misery. Those from past karmas, those from the cycle of birth and death, and those caused by greed in this life. Please take them all away. The Pallavi continues, O Tyagaraja Swami, you have Adisesha and Vasuki on either side. The one who has goddess Parvati by his side. And the one who has mighty Ganga flowing from his jada and serving as the entire world's mother. You are Himavan's daughter's consort. And the devotee is asking, why all of these leelas? The Anupallavi reads, O Lord, I always sing of your praises and valor with lots of love, and worship only your greatness in my heart. Then the charanam starts, the one who has the form of 1,000 manmadas, whose radiance is like that of the sun. The one who dances in the Ardhamandapa, moving in every direction. Do not perform that trick on me. Is this the time now for showering arrows made of flowers and causing excessive pain? Please stop. Oh my Lord, your feet are always in my heart. You are seated with such glory in Tiruvarur. Please do not delay to protect me. I have come to you, seeking your grace and blessings. Here we present the Varnam Rupamu Juchi in Ragam Todi set to Aditana.
Sit Tum
That was a phenomenal performance by both dancers. They've truly showcased their talents and immense stamina required for this piece. So let's give them one more huge round of applause.
We are beginning our second half with the Padam, Krishna and Begane. A slower-paced, Abhinaya-focused item, the Padam expresses themes of love, longing, and devotion. This Padam is a Kannada song dedicated to Lord Krishna, portraying him as the playful, divine child of Yashoda. The dancer depicts Yashoda bathing young Krishna and adorning him with jewelry. fine clothes, and his flute. Then the mischievous Lord Krishna runs away and sits down in a field, swallowing a handful of sand. Yashoda finds him and demands he open his mouth. Reluctantly, Krishna opens his mouth, and Yashoda is amazed to see the entire universe within it. The repeating Sahityam translates to, O Krishna, come soon. Presenting Padam in Ragam Yaman Kalyani, Talam Mr. Chapu, composed by the poet Vyasatirtha.
A truly wonderful display of abhinaya and storytelling. I'm sure the audience was captivated by the tales of young Krishna. We'd now like to invite some of Likitha's friends to say a few words about her. If you guys could please make your way up to the stage, that would be great.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sanju, Likitha's friend from Minnesota. I'm also called Chalupa by Likitha because I'm the one who put her on Taco Bell, and that's why we're going to talk about tonight after the Arangetram. I'm incredibly proud of her for the years of hard work, passion, and perseverance she dedicated to dance these past years. I'm grateful to be able to call Likitha not just my best friend, but my family. Although we are not related by blood, for the longest time, we would tell everyone that we were biological cousins. Even though everyone says that long-distance relationships never last, our bond with the Vandanam family speaks otherwise, because we've only grown closer. I still remember the first time we met. We immediately launched into a game called Caterpillar. To anyone wondering what the game Caterpillar is, it is unfortunate that I don't either. To this day, I still don't know what Caterpillar exactly was, and I don't think anyone does. I just know that Likitha and I have been inseparable since. We grew so close to the point where Likitha, Rishika, my sister, and I had dreams of becoming rich and living in a gigantic building called RSSL, which stands for our initials. We decided we would all live in 4 big mansions with 101 floors connected by skyways. Clearly, we were all overly ambitious and architecturally confused. But hey, dream big, right? Speaking of big dreams, I can definitely say that Likitha has a bright future ahead of her. Maybe with a little less real estate and a little more reality. She has the drive to achieve anything she sets her mind to. I am filled with joy to be a part of this special moment with so many other loving supporters. Congratulations, Rishika and Likitha, for accomplishing this huge milestone. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Safa. I'm one of Likitha's friends. I've known Likitha since middle school, but we became really close during high school. In the amount of time I've known her, all I can say is she's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met, and I'm happy to call her not only a friend, but one of my best friends. She's the kind of person who doesn't just talk about goals. She achieves them. She puts in the energy, the heart, and the time. I remember freshman year of high school, me and her were in debate. However, she had to go for a bit and wasn't there to learn the basics of debate, like everyone else. But when she came back, not only did she learn it, but she became one of the best debaters in our grade. I'm lucky enough to always get paired up with her in one way or another. Freshman year, it was debate. Sophomore year, forensic science for HOSA. And maybe junior year, we'll be co-authors of the book we promised to write. But to be honest, if we start trying to write the book, we'll end up getting distracted and taking personality quizzes. Anyways, I'm so honored to be up here to talk about one of the kindest, smartest, and most trustworthy person I've ever met. And I can't wait to see what great things she does in the future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Prisha, and I have had the privilege of knowing Likitha for 3 years now. I've seen her in both a dance and school setting, and one thing that sticks out to me in both of her worlds is her dedication and ability to make everything fun. Likitha has an immense passion for everything she does. Seeing her spend hours upon hours perfecting her dancing or watching her wake up at 4 a.m. to finish her homework, it's clear that she knows what she wants and strives to accomplish it. I could go on and on about her achievements. This amazing girl has founded a club, taken the hardest classes ever, and been my go-to source for drama. It's clear that she shines brightly in everything she does. However, above her accomplishments, I believe the thing that defines Likitha is her ability to bring love and joy into every situation. No matter what she's doing, she's giving it her all, and she's doing it with a smile on her face. Likitha brightens up every room she walks in, and I don't know what I'd do without her. Likitha, your kindness makes you the person you are, and I greatly value our friendship. I know it hasn't been easy these past few months, balancing school, extracurriculars, and dance, but you never made it seem that way. It's clear today that all of your efforts have paid off. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to share my dance and high school journey with. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations once again, and I hope to keep dancing with you.
We now move on to a powerful yet graceful dance that praises Lord Ardhanareeswara, the divine form that is half Shiva and half Parvati. The Pallavi and Anupallavi offer salutations to the one who has a body half golden and half blue, the one who bears the Ganga in his hair and who resides in the hearts of all. The Charanam reads, I worship the three-eyed Lord, the object of meditation for yogis, and the cause of the universe who dwells in all beings. Presenting to you Ardhanareeswara Stuthi, composed by Sri Adi Shankaracharya, set in Raga Malika and Adi Taram.
Another lively and captivating performance by the sisters. Let's give them another round of applause. We now invite some of Rishika's friends to say a few words about her.
Good evening. I'm Sumana and I'm one of Rishika's friends from Minnesota. I'd like to begin with a little explanation of a tradition that Rishika Likhitha, my sister, and I have had for as long as we can remember. The last day of every reunion, usually in Kansas or Minnesota, we perform for our parents. Although it was usually a dance show, we've also pretended to be professional singers where we sang Indian songs or Let It Go. We won't perform for you today only because we want to preserve your sanity and avoid noise complaints. We raided our parents' closets one year for a fashion show, and another year we even performed a Harry Potter skit. If you knew Rishika in her Harry Potter haircut phase, you know exactly what character she played. I'm so glad that all of this performance training paid off for our engagement today. All jokes aside, I'm incredibly proud of Rishika, someone that I lied to everyone about being my cousin because we grew up together as family rather than friends. I've always admired her ability to look and act so calm and composed before anxious events. Yesterday, I asked her how she was feeling before our engagement today, and she said, "Fine," as if she wasn't about to go on stage in front of 300 people. Regardless, she gave us a flawless and outstanding performance, proving just how hard she's worked. She's certainly come a long way from when we first met after her family moved to Kansas. It was an uncomfortable experience for our parents, who kept forcing us to speak to each other, and it was even worse for Rishika and I, because we wanted to do anything but talk. Don't worry, both of us outgrew our social anxiety, at least mostly, and I'm beyond excited that I get to continue to see my best friend grow and succeed in college as she demonstrated for all of us today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sai, and just a disclaimer, I have not written a speech, so this might be a little wacky, but I'm going to try my best because she means a lot to me. So I've known Rishika since I was 5. So I moved from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and mind you, when I came to Kansas and to the Lakes at Lionsgate, this little girl, right, she was the shortest, tiniest, cutest thing ever. You could not tell me she was my age. And she was obviously Rishika, and she had the kindest heart, and we connected immediately. And over these years, right, maybe 12, 13 years now, this girl has grown into such a beautiful woman inside and out. And she's also grown physically. She's significantly taller than me now by 5 inches. I stay the same height. So, but my love for her has only grown. She is so passionate about what she does. She is so kind, and like Sumana said, she is just so calm and composed about everything she does. She knows what she wants, and she gets it. And I know this mindset and everything will take her so far next year at Georgia Tech. And a little kind of memory, throwback type of thing. Growing up, we had driven to our middle school together with our violas in the front seat, and I remember us cracking up about how Feliciandi's car thought our violas were a person, and it would keep going off about the seat belt. And we had gone from that to me driving her around and her driving me around, and it's just been a wonderful journey, and I hope so much to everything that I can spend more years with her, even though we're going to be very far apart. And as last minute as the speech was, I love you so much, Rishika, and don't forget about me in Georgia, because I will find you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ria, and I'm so happy to be standing here today to talk about someone who means the world to me, Rishika. We've known each other since elementary school, but it wasn't until middle and especially high school that we really broke close. Over the years, I've seen so many sides of Rishika. The hilarious, the stubborn in the best way, the thoughtful, and of course, the incredibly dedicated one. She has put in so much work and effort into fully embracing dance, and I've seen just how much love and time she has put into it. Her resilience and commitment has allowed her to reach new heights and achieve all sorts of goals, not just with the dance over the past few years. Even when school was hectic or life got chaotic, she always managed to juggle everything. Somehow, she still had the energy to send me Instagram reels and respond to the 500 that I decided to send her. She always made time for me and everyone she cares about and always shows up for them. Not just me, but so many of other Rishika's other friends have felt her support in our lives. Sanjana said that Rishika is and will always be one of the best person that she's ever met. And she agrees that her dedication and enthusiasm is incredibly inspiring. Watching her prepare for her Arangetram has been like watching someone bloom into their fullest self. I've seen her push through exhaustion and grow stronger, not just as a dancer, but as a person. I've seen that her love for learning extends so much further than just the classroom. Rishika, I hope today you feel everything you deserve. The pride, the love, the applause. You've worked so hard for this moment, and I'm beyond proud of you. Here's to more stages, more stories, and more memories together. I love you so much, and so do all of us. And congratulations, you did it.
We've reached near the end of today's program, which brings us to the Tillana. The Tillana is a lively and rhythmic item that combines intricate footwork, abhinaya, and joyful energy. It features jatis interwoven with short melodic phrases and a brief sahityam. This Tillana, like many others, has a Telugu sahityam that depicts the powerful forms of Devi, Varahi, Ardhanareeswara, and Shankari, representing strength and compassion. She is the beloved goddess of Ramalinga Rajendra, the charming ruler of Ramanathapuram, and the protector of all. Presenting Tillana in Ragam Paras, Talam Adi, composed by Sri Puchi Srinivasa Iyengar.
We'd now like to invite Rishika and Likitha's parents, as well as Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod, on stage to say a few words and present the award.
Namaskaram and good evening to all. Thank you for being part of this beautiful and unforgettable evening. As parents, today is an emotional moment. Watching both of our daughters take the stage together to perform their Aarengretram is truly a blessing. Rishika and Likitha started their Bharatanatyam journey at the age of 6. Over the years, we have seen them grow not just in skill, but in confidence and grace. Last year, when Guru Krishnapriya confirmed that Rishika and Likitha would be having their Arangetram this year, we were overjoyed. At the same time, we were a little worried about how the girls would manage their academic responsibilities along with the rigorous dance practices. But they proved us wrong. They balanced their studies, dance, commitment with incredibly well. For about 7 months, their classes were conducted over Zoom. After each class, they would continue practicing dance, record themselves, and send the videos to Priya for feedback. They put in so much effort to perfect every movement, and today their dedication and hard work have truly paid off. And today they are graduating from Sri Lanka School. This year marks a double celebrations for Rishika. She has graduated from high school and now graduating from Sri Lanka School. Congratulations Rishika and congratulations Likitha.
I have no words truly. Rishika and Likitha, congratulations. We are incredibly proud of you both, Rishika and Likitha. We have seen the hard work, the effort, the challenges and the countless hours of practice behind the scenes. You have grown not only as dancers, but as individuals. You are telling stories with your eyes, your expressions, and your spirit. Never stop dancing, never stop learning, and always carry this rich tradition with pride and humility. Congratulations once again, Rishika and Likitha. We are deeply grateful to Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod, and words alone cannot convey the extent of our appreciation. She is not just a teacher, she is a mentor, a motivator, and a guiding light. Our devotion to the art form, our patience in teaching, and her ability to bring out the best in her students is truly remarkable. She has not only taught Rishika and Likitha how to dance, but how to carry themselves with grace, humility, and discipline, values they will hold for life. Thank you, Priya, for your faith in us and for shaping our daughters into exceptional dancers and remarkable individuals.
Now we'd like to acknowledge Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod with this small gift.
Namaste and good evening all. Rishika and Likitha, both of you did an amazing job. Hope everyone enjoyed the performance. This achievement is not easy without students' dedication, determination and perseverance. What you have seen here today is a culmination of all the efforts they have put in for last several months, and they have implemented it diligently. And about Rishika and Likitha, I have to say that they are very attentive and follows all the directions without fail, and always ready to practice more. And that shows their dedication towards the art form. And one thing I'd like to say about Likitha, about her Padam. So initially we started, Likitha was a bit hesitant to do her expressions. Right, Likitha? Yeah. So when now she took it as a challenge and worked hard to improve, and eventually she gained the confidence to perform beautifully in front of you all today. I'm so proud of you, Likitha. And Rishika always, she expresses really well. So both of you did an amazing job today, and I'm very proud of you both. And congratulations to both of you on a successful Arangetram, and wishing you all success in future, and God bless you. Now I would like to present the award to them. This is to certify that Rishika and Likitha Unnama has formally completed their Bharatanatyam Arangetram on the 15th of June 2025 at Bluevalley Southwest High School. They have gracefully performed their best on stage, and we wish them all the best in their dancing career. Yeah. Next, I would like to thank the parents, Tulasi and Srini, for all their full support given to them. And thank you very much for everything. Special thanks to our senior students who helped with helped with MC, Hamsini and Niveditha. You girls did a wonderful job. Lighting, Anjana, Meghana and Vaishnavi. They spent many hours to make this event successful. And our backstage team, Ashwika, Anvita, Tendril and Leena. You girls are a pillar of support for our school, and I hope all the future graduates follow your path. I would like to thank Ranga and family, Vasumati, Charlie and Hrithik for all the help and support given to all our Arangetrams. Thank you. And thank you to all the wonderful volunteers who helped with food, decorations and all other arrangements and who treated this like a family event. Without your support, this event wouldn't be possible. And we are deeply grateful to each and every one of you being here today. Your presence has made this event so special and beautiful. Thank you all for coming and making this so memorable. The past 4 weeks have been super busy with Arangetrams, filled with energy, excitement and celebration. And this marks the final Arangetram of the season and we had a great ending. Looking forward to seeing you all again next year. Thank you again, Kansas community, and have a good evening.
Sorry guys, let me unlock my phone. Hi and good evening to everyone. I'm Rishika Likhitha and I guess I just finished my Arangetram. I have a lot of thank yous to say today, but before that, let me start with my dance journey. I first started dancing around the age of 6 with Kuchipudi. The catalyst for my dance journey was a junior NTR Kuchipudi video that my mom and dad played to get me to do classical dance. Thanks Amma, Nana, for playing that video to get me here. As a quiet 6-year-old, classical dance didn't interest me much, but the movie Vandanam starring Junior NTR did. So naturally as a fan, I followed in his footsteps and decided to do Kuchipudi. However, later I quit Kuchipudi and started my Bharatanatyam journey with Guru Srimati Swatini Dinesh. Thank you Swatini Auntie for providing me with all the foundational knowledge that led me to this stage. After my foundational training with Swatini Auntie, I began to continue my knowledge of Bharatanatyam with Guru Srimati Ritu Daga. Thank you Ritu Auntie for continuing to help me build my skills and develop into a better Bharatanatyam dancer. Now I am continuing my dance journey with Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod. I have a lot to thank her for today. Krishanapriya Auntie was the one who was the guru that allowed me to become the dancer I am today. Although I had switched from a different style of Bharatanatyam, Krishanapriya Auntie worked with me and my sister to help us transition and just become a better dancer. She also spent many days with us this year helping us train for our Arangetram. Thank you Auntie for being the person who has allowed us to become better dancers who are able to dance on the Arangetram stage. I absolutely could not have done it without her. I also now want to thank all the volunteers, the 2 wonderful MCs who spoke amazingly during our Arangetram, my 2 very good friends, Hamsini and Niveditha. I've known Hamsini since I was a little kid doing dance with my first dance teacher, and she has watched me from the beginning, and I know that she wholeheartedly supports me every single day. And although I've met Niveditha or Devu more recently, she has become a very good friend of mine. I loved watching her Arangetram my freshman year and hope that she enjoyed my Arangetram as much as I did hers. I would also love to thank the lighting and audio volunteers, Anjana, Vaishnavi, and Meghana. They are working very hard behind the scenes to make our dances look even better on stage, and I am so thankful for them. I've known Anjana since I was a kid, and we became fast friends, and she has been a big inspiration for me as a dancer because she's so good. I've also danced with both Vaishnavi and Meghana, and they're some of the sweetest people ever, and I'm so grateful to you guys for today. I would also love to thank the rest of the Sri Lanka graduates who are acting as backstage volunteers, Lena, Ashvika, Anvita, and Tendro. You guys have worked so hard behind the scenes, in between, and during our dances to help make this day possible. You guys are so sweet, and I know that you guys are just supporting me every single day. Now I want to thank my amazing friends who volunteered at the welcome table. Sai, Riya, Priya, and Sanjana. Thanks for the chakkati Telugu that you guys employed today to welcome everybody. Sai, you've been one of my bestest friends for so long and have been there with me in my dance journey since day one, and thanks so much for speaking today. I loved your speech. Riya, my best friend and one of my most favorite people. Thank you for being an amazing support to me every single day in my life, and even speaking today for me. I also want to thank you for introducing me to your amazing and cutest sister, Priya, who also worked super hard at the welcome table and is so sweet and so funny. And finally, Sanjana, my math buddy throughout high school. Thank you for standing by my side and working really hard today. I would also like to thank Basmati Auntie and Chadvi for making me look like a real Bharatanatyam dancer today. You guys were great supports to me today and during the photo shoot and have consistently worked to make me do my best today as a dancer and not like pass out on stage. So thank you for that. I also want to thank Chandra Uncle, our amazing photographer, who I know very well. Thank you for taking wonderful pictures of me during the photo shoot and today and during a bunch of my other events in the past. I would also love to thank Kavita Auntie for decorating this whole event and taking it to another level because these decorations look amazing. In addition, thank you Ranga Uncle and Hrithik for making it so that I'm not distracted during my dances by watching everybody who is coming in and leaving the auditorium. Now I want to thank our wonderful and supportive little Telugu community that we built in Kansas City, who all offered to help and worked in various ways. Also, special thanks to Pravalika Auntie and Adya, her daughter, for coming to our Gajjalu Puja and helping out with that at the temple. I don't really know much about the temple usually, so they really helped me a bunch. I also want to thank everyone who traveled out of state to come here and watch my Arangetram. Thank you, Vasu Uncle, Sarita Auntie, Sumana, and Sanju for coming all the way from my homeland of Minnesota to come watch me dance during my Arangetram. I also want to thank Sumana and Sanju for speaking for us during the Arangetram. You guys are like family, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And also thank you to Rajni Uncle, Pranita Auntie, Hasni, and Shreyan, and Sampath Uncle, Prashanti Auntie, and Samhit for coming from Texas and making the day even more special for me as well. I also want to thank everyone who couldn't come here but is still supporting me from afar, because I know that they're all wholeheartedly wishing the best for me. I also especially want to thank my Amma and Tata for working hard to help get things from India to America to allow for my Arangetram to happen. I know I always have your blessings. I also want to thank my fellow Sri Lanka graduates of this year, Shweta and Prisha. You guys are literally the sweetest and came to visit us when we were dressing up today. It was a great support. I also want to thank my cousin, Yashad Mama, who also worked super hard for this Arangetram doing various jobs. And now I finally want to thank my parents. Amma, I don't even know how many times I've heard you say, I'm in stress mode right now, to literally everybody for this past year. And I completely get it. She worked so hard to make today happen. She chose her dresses, worked on decorations, and a million other things I probably don't even know about. I can't thank you enough for today because you were the driving force that helped make this day possible. Nana, thanks for the support and turning off the TV sometimes when we were dance practicing. I know it was really hard. But for real, Nana also worked really hard for today with the food and ordering things and trying to speak Tamil with the jewelry person. Thank you so much. Last but nowhere near least, thank you my co-dancer Likitha, or Liki, my sister. I've been dancing with you for so long, and I am so extremely grateful that we had our Arangetram together. I know I haven't had the most fun doing things with you forever and ever, like our birthdays when we were 6. But I am so happy that this day was one that I spent with you. We have tried, that was mostly Licky, and died together this whole year and for the past almost 16 years of her life. And there is no way I could have got here without her. And I'm so happy that I could do this with her today. Because she seriously, she handled me playing Chandramukhi songs in the dressing room. Even though she's so scared, I'm always thankful for that. I also want to tell you that I will always be there for you, even when I'm in Atlanta in the next few months. Even though I'll be in Georgia Tech, I'm going to be her biggest supporter wherever she goes. So yeah, that's it. I'm sorry you had to sit through a 7-minute speech. It's so crazy that this is all ending and over. And I lastly want to thank everybody for coming here and celebrating us and watching our Arangetram because you guys made this day even more special for me. Thank you so much. Brace yourself, this is going to be a long speech too. Good evening everyone, I'm Likitha, if you didn't know, hopefully you did though. Ever since I was born, I decided that I would beat my sister at anything she does. If I had to admit the truth, I already lost that match before I even stepped into the ring because my sister beat me to this earth by 725 days. But since then, I promised myself I wouldn't lose again. So when my parents took my sister to her first Bharatanatyam class at the age of 6, I naturally tagged along at the age of 4. My teacher at the time, Guru Srimati Swatini Dinesh, did say I was too young, so after eagerly waiting for a year, my dance journey began. The competition had died inside of me as I developed a passion for this dance form. I soon began looking forward to going next door where my teacher lived, the 5 p.m. classes every Tuesday, learning steps and mudras and watching my sister, Hamsini, an MC today, and Sai, a volunteer at the welcome table, graciously dance in front of me. They made dance so special for me, but I was also just naturally special because I was the youngest. But I want to thank Swatini Auntie for making me develop this passion and being patient with my impatience and teaching me steps every week. You led me to my first classical stage, and without you, I wouldn't be here on this stage. Soon after, I started dancing under the guidance of Guru Srimati Ritudhaga. She helped us grow past the foundations of dance. The 4 years with her taught me so much as she stood next to me throughout my journey. And now she is still next to me, but as my next door neighbor and my long-standing dance mentor. Now I am under the guidance of Guru Srimati Krishanapriya Pramod. Thank you, Auntie, for believing in me and taking us to this point in my dance journey. You stayed patient with us as we switched styles of dance, and the way you taught me dance made me notice how beautiful it is. The precision of the steps, the extensive eye movements, and the bending from side to side that I was only taught by you made my dance come to life. I will cherish all the moments I had with you, especially the past year. Whenever you taught me dance, I was mesmerized by how beautiful you danced and held you as my inspiration to get better and work harder. Sorry, I'm crying. Thank you for all that you taught us, and I'll take everything I learned with me throughout the rest of my life. Amma, thank you. I know I don't say that often, but I'm truly grateful. Without you, this entire thing wouldn't have existed. I know that doing my dance makeup for the past couple of years was a huge pain, because wow, I had so much attitude. I still do though. I would say this Arangetram journey was stressful for me, but I know you had more stress than I ever did. You paid attention to every detail, every inch, and that's what brought me here today. When I see that you're watching me dance as I practice at home, I'm always so happy, and you make every step worth it. Nana, thank you for being the one who bear the cost of this occasion. You swiped your credit card so often this year that I don't even know if there's anything left to swipe. I'm kidding. Thank you for making sure I don't get stressed out and being there so I could have someone to share everything with. Your pep talks might not be grammatically correct sometimes, but they're still very thoughtful. You try your best to always keep me from crying, even though your attempt failed today, that's okay. Thank you, Yeshwant Mama, for always running around to grab us anything we need. I'm so happy to have you be here because you're one of our only family here. Thank you, Basamati Auntie and Chadli, for making me look great today. Without you supporting me backstage, I don't know how I could have powered through this. You handled all my emotions and were patient with me. Thank you. Thank you, Ranga Uncle and Hrithik, for making sure I didn't get distracted during my performance and letting everyone in the quietest way possible. Thank you, Chandra Uncle, for taking such beautiful pictures in the photo shoot and today. It's a very hard job to capture these moments for us, but it probably wasn't as hard for you because you're like professional. Thank you, Kavita Auntie, for making the stage, the entrance, the dining so beautiful. Every piece you added to the decoration had so much thought behind it. Thank you so much. I don't think there's a single other decorator who could handle how picky I am. You made everything look so incredible and aesthetic. Thank you, Hamsini and Niveditha, for being great MCs. Thank you, Niveditha, for singing so beautifully today, and Hamsini for making it so much more enjoyable when you were at practice. Thank you, Anjana, Meghana, Vaishnavi, and Ritika for the beautiful lighting and sound. You made this performance so much more exciting and pleasing. Thank you, Ashwika, Amita, Leena, and Dendril for handling all the chaos backstage. I enjoyed seeing all your Arangetrams in the past year, and thank you for being there for mine. Dancing with some of you was so fun, and hopefully we can do it again someday. Thank you, Sai, Priya, Ria, and Sanjana for welcoming everyone with such respect and happiness. Standing there for that long is harder than it seems. Thank you, Shweta and Prisha, for being my Arangetram buddies and always reminding me that I was next. Thank you, the Telugu community, for helping out so much, whether it was picking things up, packing bags, or giving food. You all did so much for me, and I think of you all as family. The support you gave me and my sister is unmatched. I don't think I would want to leave Kansas because of the people here, and by that I mean you guys. Thank you, Pralika Auntie and Adya, for coming to our Gajjalu Puja, and thank you, Adya, for packing some gift bags for us. Thank you, Prisha, Sanju, and Safa for speaking today. Every single word you said made this day so special. Thank you so much Tata and Amama and Hanumanta Mama to help with everything in India and sending them here. Thank you so much for the people out of state who came to watch our Arangetram. Some Patanko, Prashanti Auntie, some hit Hasani, Rajni Uncle, Pranita Auntie, and Shreyan, and Sumna, Sanju, Vasu Uncle, and Sarita Auntie for dedicating an entire trip just to see us today. Thank you, Vasu Uncle, Sarita Auntie, Sumna, and Sanju for handling some of the stress in our house for the past couple of days, and for being there every step of the way in our dance journey. Vasu Uncle, I'm still waiting for the 2 steps you said you'll teach me today. And finally, it has come to an end. Just kidding. There's one more person, Rishika. Thank you for dancing with me for the past 11 years. I couldn't have asked for a better person to dance with. I know I was mad at you or rude sometimes. But you still handled it really well and kept smiling. I can't even see the words anymore, sorry. At the beginning of my sophomore year, I was worried that I wouldn't have time to spend with you because I was so busy, but it turns out I was given an opportunity, and that came in the form of dance. Our late night dance practices and our weekly dance classes were just another way I could talk to you more because I won't have any I won't have many chances in the future. I was always jealous of how you had so many friends in dance, but you made sure I was never left out. I'll never forget the smile I see on your face when you were watching me dance my solos and the eye contact we always made after we screwed up during dance practice. I will never regret doing my Arangetram with you because you were what made it special. I can't say the words anymore. Whenever you noticed I was not happy with something or I was overwhelmed, you made sure I got space to myself by pushing everyone out of my room. You're one of the best dancers I know, and I know that because every time I want to dance to one of my favorite songs, I make sure to save it to dance with you because I don't want anyone else to ruin that song for me. I know this dance performance will always be better with you and not anyone else. You were the reason I started dancing and the reason I enjoyed it. Thank you, Rishika. Thank you everyone who came today to celebrate this occasion. I'll never forget how special you made this day for me, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Now we would like to take a moment to extend our heartfelt thanks to our wonderful MCs, Amsini Sukapalli and Niveditha Sudhir. The way you carried the program with such energy and professionalism truly brought the event to life. Thank you for being the voice of Arangetram today. We deeply appreciate your contribution. We would now like to invite our wonderful MCs, Amsini and Niveditha, to join us on stage. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the students, Anjana, Meghana, Vaishnavi, and Ritika, who took care of lighting and sound for this event. We really appreciate for their excellent support. A big shout out to our amazing backstage team for taking care of all the things occurred during the event. Thank you so much, Ashwika, Anvita, Leena, and Tendral. Next, our heartfelt thank you to Vasumati for the beautiful and professional makeup she did for Rishika and Likitha during their photo shoot and also today for Arangetram. You made them look and feel absolutely stunning on stage, and we really appreciate your talent and care. And also a special thanks to Chadvi Ranganathan, Vasumati's daughter, for helping her with the makeup. We really appreciate your help, Chadvi. A big thank you to Kavita for the beautiful and stunning decorations. We are deeply grateful for the effort and creativity. You put in every details. Your work has made this day event special for all of us. A big thank you to volunteers from Chilanka School who helped Kavita with the decorations. A special thank you to Vasudha, Shubha, Sapta and Twinkle. I know I have called them so many times for so many things. They have helped and guided me in many things that helped me a lot to do things in a better way. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my Nana and Amma for their unconditional love and support through this journey. A special thanks to Nana too, who went to take care of so many things behind the scenes, especially while we are staying here. We are truly fortunate.
Our special thank you to Ranga and Hrithik for taking care outside of the auditorium and to make sure this program to run smoothly. We really appreciate their contribution and time for this special event. A special thanks to Chandra Ganne for videography and photography for capturing this special milestone with so much care. Your work ensured that we can relive these beautiful moments for years to come and share them with family and friends near and far. Thank you, Bluevalley Southwest crew. Your support is greatly appreciated. To all our dear family, friends, and well-wishers, thank you for being here to support Rishika and Likitha. Your presence means so much to us and to them. You are all been a part of their journey in some way, and your presence today makes this occasion even more meaningful. A special thank you to our family friends, those who traveled long distances just to be here. Your presence and support mean everything to us, and we are so grateful you made the journey to share in this special occasion. And also thank you to all our Kansas community friends. Wherever we go and meet someone, they always ask us, please let us know. I don't know. Yeah. How can we help for Arangetram? That means a lot to us. Sorry. Yeah, we feel very fortunate for having this community here. And our ABG gang, who always be there for us during any time, for any event. We never worried for anything. For every situation, good or bad, they are there for us, and they will be there. We always feel them as our extended family. Thank you so much to all of them. I don't. Finally, I need to say a big thank you to my wife Tulsi. Her dedication and hard work over the past year have been incredible. She has done an amazing job for handling everything, outfits, jewelry, and coordinating with friends and family. 95% of this success is thanks to her. I am really grateful to have you as my partner. Thank you. Thank you all once again for being Thank you all for once again for being a part of this unforgettable evening.
All right, once again, thank you for those wonderful speeches. We've now entered the concluding item in the Arangetram Margam, the Mangalam. The Mangalam signifies the auspicious end of the performance. Here, the dancers will give a final salutation to God, Guru, and the audience. We welcome both of our performers onto the stage.
Rishika
What a perfect ending to a wonderful evening. And with that, we offer our final reverence and heartfelt congratulations to the dancers. Thank you all for being a part of this joyous occasion. You have been a fantastic audience, and we hope you've enjoyed today's program.
We'd like to give a special thank you to the Bluevalley Southwest technicians, and especially Joel for all of their hard work. As Krishanapriya said before, we'd also like to take a second to acknowledge everyone in this audience for the support they have shown towards our Sri Lanka graduates these past few weeks. We know it's been a busy season, and whether you performed on stage, you volunteered, you supported the dancers in any other way, thank you for showing up to these events with your family, and we are excited to see you at the next Arangetram. We now request all the volunteers to come to the stage for pictures. And dinner is on the way. Please wait for a few minutes outside. Thank you.
Say the last sentence once again. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this special celebration.
Congratulations, Likki and Rishika. Not only do I see you as my closest friends, but I see you as my big sister. I wish you the best of luck in your future, and I hope that we get even closer and make the most memories possible.
I can be more proud of you.
Congratulations, Rishika and Likitha.
That was a wonderful performance. It clearly shows how much passion and effort went into every move. Huge congratulations to both of you, Rishika and Likitha.
Thank you for letting us be part of this super program.
Huge congratulations, Rishi and Likki, on your Arangetram. You both totally rocked the stage. Such amazing performances. We thoroughly enjoyed every moment of the show. Can't wait what you conquer next. All the best, and the future better be ready for you too. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Rishika and Likitha, Ival's performance was breathtaking, Nana. You just took us into such a divine and like a magical world. Look, we are seeing your performance, your dedication, your hard work, your perseverance just showed up. Your skills, your dancing was so graceful. We just loved watching here. You made our trip worth every moment. We love you so much, and we just can't wait to see what more you're going to achieve in the years to come. We love you so, so much.
Likki and Rishika, since you guys are 4 years old, I've been seeing you guys. You are such a great family for us. You both and Amma and Nana, we are all family, and it's such an inspirational moment for me, for kids, lot of kids. You both are such an inspirational. These are a lot that we are expecting from you, both of you, in academic and study and your future growth. We wish you very all the best. We're so happy for this. This is one of our memorable Kansas trip. We wish you all the best.
Wow, it was an amazing performance.
I'm very happy for my sister Tulasi and Srinu. Congratulations, Rishika and Likitha. I'm sure how much hard work you have put in, and it's really a wonderful, amazing performance. Congrats again.
Rishika and Likitha, all the best, Amma. Congratulations. You both did very well. I don't have words to express, but be happy and healthy wherever you are, and all the best, all the very best for your future. And Srinivas Garu and Tulasi, I know you are the proudest parents, but you did organize very well, and we are very happy to be part of this Arangetram event. Thank you.